It's the weekend here at Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, June 24th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Just over 2 months out from making another run at the USA Championships, Big John Ward seems to be rounding into form. This week, the former USA Super Heavyweight runner-up released a few new progress photos showing off a little bit of shape, size, and aesthetics that have caused some to dub him one of the pre-show favorites to take the overall crown. Last year, Ward took home top 8 finishes at both the USA and NPC Nationals, and is coming into this year looking to settle a little bit of unfinished business by earning his IFBB Pro card and finally putting one exclamation point on what's been a bit of a wild journey. There's absolutely no doubt that Ward has all the tools to be crowned the next Mr. USA. The only question remaining is whether or not this will be his year he puts the last pieces of the puzzle together and claims what's rightfully his. Less than 2 weeks out from making his first appearance of the season, 212 powerhouse Mike Ergas is starting to look dangerous. A few weeks ago, Ergas announced that he'd be heading back to the Chicago Pro, where he'll look to come back and take out a year's worth of pent-up frustration following a controversial 5th place finish in last year's event. Ergas has really turned up the heat over these last few weeks and seems to be improving by leaps and bounds on almost a daily basis. This 212 lineup is going to be filled with heavy hitters from top to bottom, but when you have the size and density of an Ergas, you're always within striking distance. If he shows up sliced and diced, look for Ergas to do some major damage in this lineup. Operation Destroy 2017 is officially underway for Species Nutrition athlete Brian Yersky. This week, the former NPC national champ released some footage from a recent training session where we see him putting in a little bit of early off-season shoulder work. This was really a standout year for Yersky, who earned his first career top 10 finish and brought in his best look ever back at the New York Pro. Since turning pro back in 2012, Yersky has really done a nice job of rounding out his physique and turning into an athlete that's capable of holding his own against some of the best in the business. And with another long offseason to grow, learn, and make improvements, there's no doubt that he'll come back even bigger and better the next time around. Through the midpoint of the season, we've seen some very impressive rookie debuts from the Nathan Diashes and the Alexis Rollones of the world. And it looks like Charles Griffen is trying to add his name to that list of 2016 Impact rookies. This week, Muscle in the Morning was able to get our hands on some exclusive photos of last year's NPC National Heavyweight champ. And I think it's safe to say that the Minnesota product has done a bit of growing over these past few months. A few weeks into his first official pro contest prep, Griffen is looking cartoonishly big and looks to have packed on a good 20 pounds or so of quality muscle. Griffen's physique has the shape, size, and potential to turn into something really special a few years down the line. But don't be surprised if he steps right in and makes his presence felt right from the get-go. After announcing that he was shutting it down for the rest of the year a few weeks ago, Juan Morel looks to be taking full advantage of his early off-season. This week, new photos surfaced of a flat-out, nutty-looking 286-pound Morel, who hasn't wasted any time getting into the swing of things. Morel started off the year on a tear by finishing 6th at the Arnold Classic, followed by a very close 2nd back at the Arnold Brazil. But after competing in 16 contests on 4 different continents over the last 18 months, he made the decision to some well-deserved time off to rest up and let his body heal. And now that he'll finally be able to train, recover, and grow, I can't even begin to imagine what sort of damage he's going to do when he's back running at full steam. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.